So you've likely heard that the #1 tip to upgrading your guitar playing is to transcribe songs using only your ears instead of relying on tabs. There's a lot of noise around the internet on how to play music using only your ears, but in this video, I'm going to discuss the top 5 best tips into incorporating ear training into your practice routine. Hey, it's Ryan with Sustain and Resonance, putting the guitar advice of the internet to the test so that you can level up your guitar playing faster. So on this channel, we do gear reviews, musical covers, and videos that help you improve your guitar playing. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. Now, let's get on to the video. So there are a lot of videos and articles from guitar players and other musicians that say the #1 way they improved on their instrument was to improve their ears. So after hearing this for the 9 millionth time, I decided it was time to give it a shot. So I began ear training last fall, and I've already seen a huge improvement in my playing. Check out this comparison. This clip right here is from July 2017. It was okay, I guess. Here's me playing the same lick right now in July 2018. In my mind, that's a huge improvement, and I attribute a lot of that improvement to ear training. And I can pick out notes and chords so much faster than I could last year. That was only 9 months of training. It's a huge gains for such a small little thing. So the first tip to learning how to play by your ears is to find the note. So to get started, I'm going to play 3 different notes on the guitar. You're not going to see anything, but you'll hear the notes. Your job is to figure out what notes they are and where they're located on the fretboard. So if you're struggling with this, keep playing until you find the right note. And then you can find the right octave. Remember, there are only 12 notes on the instrument, so keep playing until you find the right one. So to take this exercise to the next level, put on your favorite song, or any musical passage for that matter, and find the first note you hear, or the one that stands out the most, and then find it on the fretboard. If you've never done this before, this will likely take a few moments, but if you continue to practice this on a daily routine, this will become easier and easier as time goes on. Tip number 2, learn your intervals. Once you have the ability to find the first note of a song, or the first note that stands out the most, you've accomplished half the battle of ear training. Now it's time to figure out the other notes of the song, and that's where intervals come in handy. So, what's an interval? An interval is the distance between 2 pitches. If you take any major scale and count 1 through 7, you get this. An interval is the distance between any of those notes. Say I play this note first, a C, then I play this note, a G. I'm playing a 5th interval going from C to G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play all your intervals going from the 2nd to the 7th and remember how they sound. This will improve your ears and help you find the next note of a song faster, as your ears will already know where to look. Here are the intervals of C major. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th octave. You can even practice interval training when you're away from your instrument with handy apps such as Ear Trainer. Sidebar, I'm not affiliated with them, I just really like their app. Tip number 3, everywhere on the neck. Everywhere on the neck means you're playing one note everywhere it appears on the guitar neck. Unlike piano, guitar is weird in that multiple notes appear in multiple places on the guitar neck, so it gets kind of confusing. The goal of this exercise is to pick one note and figure out everywhere on the neck it resides. That way, in the future, when you're like, hey, I really need to play a C sharp. Oh, I know like 13 places where the C sharp exists in the guitar neck. Maybe it's not 13. Maybe it's less. It might be more. The world may never know. So this tip is helpful in two ways. One, it works your ears. Two, it makes you learn all the notes in the guitar neck. I know that sounds ridiculous to some people, but to others, like that seems like an impossible feat. But everywhere on the neck will help your ears, and it'll help you learn where all the notes are on the neck. So it's a double whammy. So this is what I mean by everywhere. Here are all the C notes. Do this for the other 11 notes, and you'll be on your way to ear training mastery. Tip number 4, use an app to slow down a song or musical passages. Back in the old days, musicians had to learn their instrument by using only their ears. Most of our guitar heroes we call gods learned their craft on vinyl by slowing down their records and going from there. If you were lucky, you could turn down the speed of the record, but at the same time it'd change the pitch, so you had to factor that in every time you learned a note. But now that we live in a golden era where literally everybody is a phone zombie, we have technology that can solve that. Phone apps such as Transcribe make learning music really a breeze, all while keeping the original pitch. I personally use AnyTune, but the process is pretty much the same as the others. Still not affiliated with them, they just make really cool apps. Now, start working your way through a song like the masters did before us. Tip number 5, write a song. Writing music is one of the easiest ways to improve your ears, and you might walk away with the next big hit. Just pick a chord and start strumming. Then when you switch chords, let your ears guide you. Was that a good chord? Was that a bad chord? That's ear training. Your ears will immediately let you know which chords go together nicely and which ones clash. If you have a looper pedal, loop your new chord progression and then solo on top of it. Those are the top 5 tips to getting off the tablature crutch and start utilizing your ears. The key to this is just to Nike it. Literally, just do it. Take it slow. Start off easy. Start with nursery rhymes, then go into more complicated nursery rhymes, then go into insanely difficult nursery rhymes, learn all those, then move on to songs. Figure out the chord progression, then learn the riffs, learn the melodies, then build your way up to the sweet, sweet solos. Ear training is way too important for your musical journey for you to ignore it. It's going to be hard at first, but the more you practice it, the easier it will become. So if you want more of this content, check out my website, sustainedresonance.com. There you'll find everything from gear reviews, a music blog, album reviews, a bank of guitar resources, and the latest album spotlight that my buddy Mike writes up every Monday. While you're there, be sure to sign up for my music newsletter that I send out every Friday called Frettin' Friday. Best part of all, it's 100% free. For those of you who enjoy 280 characters or less and enjoy a sometimes meaningful commentary or musical rants, be sure to check me out on Twitter at s_rmusic. And for those of you who prefer pictures, I'm also on Instagram underneath the same name as my Twitter handle. All the links are below in the description. Until next time, let the music play.